Hi, my name is Brett Brasso, Chief Operating Officer for Concept Rocket. Um, when we decided to outsource and offshore our customer service and compliance, we did that in stages. And we really had a lot of hesitancy moving it offshore, mainly just because of some of the stigmas that we had heard when you move a service to an offshore center. Um, so at first, we really had a lot of hesitancy. But once we started to work with Shahid and PBS and Ray, and their level of professionalism was, it quickly tempered a lot of our concerns. When we first made the switch and did the transition, it was very smooth. PBS was incredibly communicative, and they had a real high level of attention. So once we transitioned our own QA fully over, and the transition ended up being incredibly smooth, like I had said, and we had the confidence to go out and start to offer the service to third parties, which, in fact, even today, ends up being a significant profit center for us. Um, in terms of how knowledgeable Shahid and Ray and the PBS management team was, um, um, you know, their philosophy of building a foundation based upon strong policies and procedures um, really gave us the gateway to um, prepare for the future, which at the time it seemed like a lot of effort to go through. Um, Shahid and Ray's attention to detail was unparalleled, and at times it just seemed like we wanted to just get past some of this stuff. Shahid reassured us that the it's critical in order to provide a sustainable and scalable um, foundation for all of our future growth. And thankfully, he did that because it has set us up for a really strong foundation to what we're realizing today. Um, in terms of the real incentive for us to initially move our processes out offshore was primarily to save money and be a little more efficient. Um, and so when we did that, it ended up being an incredible savings for us, up to about 50% of what we were paying here domestically in the U.S. Um, but the surprise is we ended up increasing our quality. And we had felt initially that if we were able to achieve at least 80% of what we were achieving here in the U.S. on quality, we would be in good shape when you blend that with what we were saving. But to this day, what we're averaging on a week in, week out basis is about 140% of what we were achieving in terms of quality here in the U.S. So when you couple the two together, it's been the impact on our company has been tremendous from a cost saving standpoint and from a quality standpoint. Um, PBS is one of the companies that when you think offshore, um, you really need to consider the impact they can have, not only from a cost saving standpoint, but like I had mentioned, a standpoint of improving your quality because of their attention and focus that everything is built on quality from the level of communication that they give you in working with you. You get no sense that you're actually offshoring this. You're working with a professional group of people. Um, I have made several visits to the site, and it's an incredibly clean. The facilities that they offer their employees, they treat them very respectably, very professionally. It's a very much a different setup than I imagined, and I was quite shocked when I went there how much of an investment they put into that center and how professional it is. Um, I can't imagine running our business without PBS. Um, not only for what I mentioned earlier regarding the quality of work, also the cost savings. But in addition to that, the ideas that they come to with other parts of our business, they're intelligent people. Shahid, Ray, their experience is vast, it's cultured, it's very broad. They got a very interesting perspective, and they've been a wonderful addition. And we certainly look to have them part of our organization and utilizing their services for many, many more years to come.